Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it's not late. It's 3. Not too bad today. Doing well. How about yourself? Hope you're hanging in there. I'm hanging in there myself. Weather report today, it was pouring rain. However, unfortunately, I did not see any ducks. I looked outside. I walked outside for a little bit. I looked around in the rain. No ducks. Honestly, pretty bad day, now that I think about it. Who are we today? Who am I? Last episode... Oh, we're Tethys. Oh no. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure... We're Stygian, which is a good thing. In today's episode as well, my mouse is almost dead. I may have to pause the video. I mean, I won't pause the video. You'll just hear me open my drawer and grab my wired mouse that I have in my desk drawer here. But that's the question I'm gonna ask you today too. You guys use any wired or do you use any wireless peripherals? I've switched to wireless mouse and headphones, and it's incredible. I was a big skeptic all my life. I thought wireless was gonna feel a lot worse because batteries, but man, these wireless headphones, they're just really nice, dude. And this wireless mouse, pretty nice as well. My keyboard's still wired, but honestly, after this experience, I might be interested in switching to wireless as well. Although really, the wire doesn't hurt that much on the keyboard, you know. The only downside is I have to leave my computer on to charge things at night, but I was leaving my computer on anyway to upload these videos, so it's like no loss. But yeah, let me know what kind of peripherals do you use at your computer? For a long time, I just used like a mouse that came with my friend's PC that he gave me. That was from the year like 1990. That was one of the best mice I ever used until it stopped working on me. That thing was robust. It stood the test of time. I missed that mouse. And the same, for a while I had a real garbage keyboard from like, I think it came with my parents' first PC in like 2005. That was a bad keyboard. Anyway, enough tech talk, let's play Monster Train. Today we're Stygian Wurmkin. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Plating Sealed Daedalus, Shadow Arcus, Sap Seraph, Energy Siphon, Echo Infusion, Guardian Stone. Yesterday, a video went up with Eel Gorgon in it. A lot of people have asked me how I feel about Eel Gorgon. Take advanced prototype here over rationing scales, of course. And will I ever have a run with Eel Gorgon on the YouTube? Will I ever talk about Eel Gorgon? Eel Gorgon, much like every other unit, no fear here because of advanced prototype. Eel Gorgon, much like every other unit added in the DLC and Hollow Halls, is broken. Unit's very strong. We have a lot of pings, so I'm not afraid. Not every unit added because they added Wurmkin units, but all of the new cards for not Wurmkin are all very strong. And Eel Gorgon is no exception. I didn't even talk about the Tethys, by the way. I imagine that at this point, though, the Tethys stuff is standard fare. I picked Conduit Tethys because it's the one that isn't awful. That was my thought process and decision making there. This turn's a little strange. I'm gonna play it like this. I think that's it. Although I did stop myself from getting the collector by playing it that way. So actually that was real silly of me. Thought I was being slick. That was real dumb. I, once again, have ruined myself by trying to be too smart with my plays. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I go, hey, what if I play it like this? Doesn't this make a lot of sense? And then I go, oh no. No, it sure doesn't make any sense. That was real dumb of me. That's alright though. I did take the money from the start and a money trial, so we aren't going to be pressed on money here. But that, it should have 50 more gold, and that was real dumb. I'm aware. Don't you worry, I'm well aware. Nice. really, like, extreme high roll to start with advanced prototype. I'm leaning back in my chair. I'm gonna move you down a little bit. Extreme high roll to start with advanced prototype. It lets me play so aggressive as Conduit Tethys, a unit that I would not normally be aggressive with. Of these, I think I'm the most interested in Ice Tornado. So I will click it. I'm probably not going to lean into an infused-based strategy. I have Echo Infusion already. Echo Snare doesn't feel like a pick because it says infused, but I'm also not really feeling like I'm going to take enough infused to take Echo Transfer here. Let's try Echo Transfer here, actually. I think it's fine. Looks like I'm playing a little bit of infused. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going left. Fuck this Wurmkin banner. I'm gonna buy spell upgrades. Mainly I'm just gonna put a +10 on Ice Tornado. Primary goal achieved. I could buy a -1, but I'll just save my money. I'm gonna be super rich. Wing Steel? Actually, Tempered Talisman is pretty good. I'm going to lean into some sort of spell-based plan. Problem with Wing Steel is that you overdraw with it a lot of the time. Or not overdraw, but I'll take it here actually because I thought about it a little more. I have some zero-cost spells. Usually the problem with Wing Steel, early game anyway, is that you play 3 1-cost cards and then draw a 4th card that you cannot play. Don't want to reroll that shop for anything, by the way. I'm kind of going, I'm going fast, but I'm also... how do I put this? I'm making decisions very quickly, although not much quicker than I normally do. I'm just trying to explain them as I go on this one. Why this one specifically? I don't know. There's a lot of little decisions happening. For the most part, what I'm deciding doesn't matter a ton, but, you know. I'm just gonna let this guy curse me. If I play this up here, I get to play whatever the card I draw is. Didn't matter. Sometimes that matters. Probably doesn't actually ever matter, come to think of it. This up here, and then I can play a Fracture. I think that Fracture actually, yeah, that matters. So, this is where I will get hit, except I drew Ice Tornado. Great work, Ice Tornado. Very cool, thank you. I could have played Energy Siphon first, but I didn't need to. Like, numerically, I did not need to play Energy Siphon there. So, long term, I'm going to look for the Stygian standards. I'm looking for Hot Shark and one of the Sirens. Ideally Siren of the Sea because she's easiest, but I won't be picky. Nice. Great combat. In yesterday's episode, I skipped Apex Imp, and then I'm gonna play Sirens anytime they show them to me. But at the same time, if I start like being picky with Stygian units, I'm just going to be losing. There's no interesting decision making there. Flash Freeze is fine. It's a ping. We don't have pings. I mean, I guess we have 5 of them, but what's one more? Proclamation is good, but Bounding Echoes is also pretty nice to take here. Because we can infuse any of these. Worry about Proclamation because I don't have a ton of infused. I know I've been picking infused, but like I still don't have a ton of infused, so I feel like Proclamation's a weird one to pivot around. Let's go Bounding Echoes. Yeah, I will take Hot Shark. He is one of the units. And then we're gonna look for 25 or large plus endless. There's 25, there's quick. Could play Coltcalia. I wonder if you could scale Coltcalia enough in this run. There's a quick there, which is why I'm considering it. I think it's pretty bad. But like, what if I put an incant effect on her and then tried to scale her with Echo Transfer? I'd have to hold this card over and then be able to play it every turn somehow. Not impossible if I pick up like Bounding Echoes. I don't know, can Coltcalia hold it down here? I'm pretty sure she can't. But like, I need to take something into Daedalus, I feel. But Cold Kalia is really bad, I think. You know, I can't make two of them very comfortably. I'm gonna skip. In a different run, maybe. But I feel like here it's just too bad. Let me check the event first. If there's Spike Driver Colony here, I'll take it. Too bad. This is okay. I could take Space Prism. Or Damage Shield is really good too. That card. That is not. I did not think I was going to see Ember Cache there. It's fine because it's one energy and it incants, and then it gives me 3 more incants that are good later. But like, that is not what I expected there. I'm gonna, like, we have a lot of money. I'm gonna play it safe and put like a +10 on Train Steward here. Multi-strike and incant armor too. I'm very sad. I'm very sad here. No sirens. I could have had a quick Cold Kalia with multi-strike. I wonder if that would have been the way. Maybe. Maybe that was the line. Yeah, I think if Echo Transfer were infused, I would jump on that Cold Kalia line. But I don't think it's good. Like, she's really slow to scale at 15 per round. Didn't see Endless for Hot Shark. This one's gonna be a tough combat. I guess I'd play Tethys up here still. I wanna dodge the bomb, I feel. But he's probably just gonna get a bomb next turn if I play mid. I guess it's fine. Here's the good Train Steward. Alright. Hey, he dodged the bomb. Nice. Okay, we're gonna focus on upgrading the good Train Steward, and also I'm gonna cheat damage in with Fracture. If I start playing Fracture on this boss, I should get some pretty good damage. Should. Okay. I think if I play... I'm gonna do a bunch of weird things to try and sneak out of here. Shark's taking damage. We're not gonna die in this combat. We're gonna stack up a bunch of passive damage here with the Frostbite and the Reap, and we're just gonna take him off with that. And we got the spell weakness going, which I will then Ice Tornado when he's alone. So yeah, I'm pretty confident now. Another Fracture. I won't Flash Freeze him. It's okay. An Echo Transfer. Yeah, we got him to 10 Reap, so he's taking a pretty big chunk. I don't know if I need to focus this much on killing Daedalus, but he does concern me a little bit, so it's probably right. I have another Train Steward, so I can go here. Also, this Train Steward's a 40 times 253 from my spellcasts, so what the hell? Our buffs are very strong. Yeah. My man's taking, he's not looking too good over there. We have... I could have played Guardian Stone. It doesn't matter. That one does not matter. This man just took 80 from a starter. Fracture's so broken. Tell me that card isn't insane. I just did 80 to the boss by playing Fracture on him. Should have double checked up here that I wasn't getting got, but of course I'm not. Yeah. Daedalus isn't even gonna swing on me up here. No fear. Great news. Please show me a Siren. I don't care which one it is. Perfect Insanity is terrible here. Just for a guard, I don't really see a great take here. I'm just gonna end up burning cards I care about. Although it does kind of combo well with Ember Cache. You can pull the Excavated Embers with it. Those Wurmkin etchings here. The wheels are turning in my head. So, think about this. Because I think that this works. If I have... Yeah, this would work. I have... Hang on, maybe this doesn't work. Does this work? I think there's an infinite here that you can do. I think it's a... I think I take Wurmkin etchings and you play... No, this wouldn't work, would it? No, you need to draw 2. I was thinking, you activated Ember, draws 1. You draw Wurmkin etchings, play Wurmkin etchings, reform a Wurmkin etchings in the draw pile, and then play that and loop forever. But I wouldn't actually draw that. So Wurmkin etchings doesn't do anything interesting here. Close, though. Very close. Just press skip. Alright, Siren of the Sea. Cool. Ooh, Conduit, Tethys. I can take draw. I can take double draw and then we can scramble to figure out how we keep Tethys alive. Go right here. Oh no, there's no steel shops for a while. This one might just fall apart because I found the Siren too late. That would be a shame. Maybe I had to pivot around Cloak Kaelia. Yeah, give me another one of these and we'll self-infuse. But we don't self-infuse right now. I think we want to self-infuse here or here. Because we're at a nice, comfortable 25. Going to 50 for not a whole lot of value is very scary. Holdover Echo Infusion shouldn't be hard to keep up, and it's really good. Holdover Echo Transfer was, like, better, but... And the but is it's a like the card is a problem to play. Yeah, Spell Chain isn't great. Plus 10 piercing's cool, but not with the pack shards. Let's do a holdover. You could do a holdover like Ice Tornado's kind of cute, isn't it? That's kind of cute. Do like 90 and then I can hold this card till I need it again. Echo Infusion feels like the way to go. Echo Transfer would be nice, but alas, I think it's too scary because it's not infused. I've been burned a lot by that, so I'm super cautious about it. Go Conduit all the way here. Guess I could take Sweep, but we have Hot Shark for that. I'm good. I don't want double stack Permafrost. I don't want anything there. Let's just go. Got the holdover Echo Infusion. It's going to give us nice survivability. Multi-strike on this combat is scary, but I will take it. It's scary because there's a lot of 9x2s, but if my shark were endless, it would be no problem. He isn't though, so it is a fear. The Guardian Stone is not worth more than a Train Steward. We have 2 Siren of the Seas also. I could just play both of those and that's probably best. That's probably best, yeah. And the other Train Steward can go chill on his own. Oh. Good thing I played this in that order, huh? So... it'd be nice to pick up the Permafrost Relic. I feel like I've had that a lot lately, though. I think I've had that a ton. Let's Ice Tornado this enemy away. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Hitting this on the holdover card would have been good. That's okay. This wave is the wave we gotta watch. I don't really feel either way about this run currently. Like, our incanting isn't gonna be too terrible, but it's not very good either. We're held aloft pretty heavily by these Train Stewards. And just a few good damage spells would go a long way to making this one feel a little bit more reasonable. Although survivability-wise, we're looking great. Our damage output's just a little bit lacking right now, I would say. Just a little bit lacking. But with 2 of them, I guess it's not that bad. Plus Echo Transfer. Maybe I could have held that card over and just hoped for the best. That might not have been a bad call, really. Apparently I should have done the math on that. It's okay, we'll just fracture these away. No real worries on this boss. I feel like we have a long time before we need to worry on this run. We're pretty strong. But we're not super strong, right? This is a concept that I've been struggling with in the DLC a little bit. Self-infusing the Siren there definitely made, like, we're significantly worse for doing that. Having the 2 bodies is much better. Boon of the Blacksmith? Fine. Siren Song? Now there's a winning card, I feel. Especially with a Boon of the Blacksmith pickup. What's this doing 30? I guess it hasn't taken effect yet. Probably just for this combat, it's still at 30. Give me Siren Song. Accelerated Incubation is so terrible. Why is this card here? Power of Knowledge might be a winner. 1, 2... First time around it does 30, second time around it does 45 to 75. Sure, give me that. I don't think that's bad. I feel the spell upgrades aren't super good. I need to peep ahead. We're at 50. Okay, we're fine on. We'll go to 100 over these 3. I want to go Trinket Shop here and just look for double incants because that's the big payoff. And Magic Shop's pretty underwhelming. Damn, I said I kind of wanted Icicle Fracture. I didn't think they'd show it to me. I don't think I want Icicle Fracture, really. The removals aren't great. Maybe I could just pitch Guardian Stone. I don't think I'm playing this card too often. Frozen Lance is good because it's free, it's infused, and it incants. That's everything that I want. Let me reroll the Trinket Shop first, because I'm not going to buy Icicle Fracture here. Firestone Housing is ambitious at best. Although we're only upgrading one of these Sirens because the other one just gets infused. I'll give this a try. Sure. Although... Skill Shop, if I don't get a lot of money... Let's take a look at the event. Huh. This incentivizes taking Firestone Housing very much. Like, very, very much this incentivizes a Firestone Housing take. Because I just make small Hot Shark and then I still can give him Endless. That's not that good, though. Like, maybe the big... You know what the big play is here? It's Big Steward. This guy is very intimidating. For now. But, like, he'll stay pretty good throughout the run until the Divinity. This small Siren doesn't seem that great, although I guess the big thing with small Siren would be I could play mid-floor with Tethys without taking space. And we could fit in the Guardian Stone, right? But the downside is I lose a slot, so I'd have to take Firestone Housing to compensate. And then suddenly it doesn't seem that great, right? Like, that doesn't seem that good. Firestone Housing... Goes up 230, and then I have to find... Nah, I think I just do this. Yeah, it feels not good to me, the other line. Okay, on the removal front, I will take out the bad Train Steward, and I'll take out... I don't know, all of these cards are fine. So I guess I'll just cut like a Fracture, and we'll just start removing Frozen Lance Fracture 1-and-1s. Keep the tempo real quick. Intrinsic. If we go holdover, Siren Song Intrinsic is really good, but if I don't see holdover, that's real bad. Streamstoning this Ice Tornado's ambitious. I think I'm just gonna do nothing. Okay. Lots of decisions, and I feel like we didn't get much better here. I decided to skip the Relic Shop. I didn't want any of those, I don't think. Shark dies real fast, but I think he doesn't die fast enough here. He really only needs to, like, +6 here is fine. Because I will Frozen Lance most of these away. Okay. That's a pretty fine turn 1. Yeah. Acceptable turn 1. My big game plan here is just have Shark and then just, you know, play some spells, I guess. No, I don't need to put that there, do I? I do miss Collector, but that's okay. I saved my money. Collector wasn't imperative here. Taking this trial was a little aggressive. I will admit it. I think it should pan out fine. Yeah, these Sirens are scaling very poorly. They are struggling right now. Very much. We are having trouble. Oh, sick Bounding Echoes draw, making Echo Infusion free forever. That's very nice. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit on the offensive front. Defensively, they're knocking it out of the park. And I missed Flash Freeze there. Didn't quite get the value I shoulda. Oh, he's the whole floor. That's a big steward. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, Frozen Lands was my mainstay plan in this combat. And Fracture a little bit as well. I don't know if we kill... It's 5x5, so I guess it's not bad. But like... It's a little scary, isn't it? I think it's best for me to Echo Transfer Tethys. Our damage output isn't good. But it's good, our health is really high, and that's all that matters. Please don't accidentally play Siren Song, that would be so silly. Now we get multi-strike, and then this run looks great. And if we don't get multi-strike, this run is pretty rough. Unnamed Tome, it's not Patient Seraph. We could try to drain heavies, but that doesn't feel great. I think I grabbed Titan's Tooth. This is a good card. Just kind of wipes out backline for us, although with Frostbite it doesn't necessarily do it well. No, give me the Silence Tome. I'm not taking another Power of Knowledge, I'm not taking Ambient Charge. Maybe I should take Broken Memories there. But like, I've planned out the route I need to take this. No wait, maybe I don't. Endless is very good. That is very good. And then roll. No, that's not good. This is a problem because I guess it's okay. We're gonna go right, and if we don't see multi-strike, this run is probably just doomed. But I wonder what the line is if I were to miss multi-strike. Like, how do I win this run? Ah, Trample Stone, huh? I think it's a nice little fallback plan. Right, so I think I'm skipping this artifact. We're getting multi-strike here, doing a self-infuse and taking 20. Like, we're taking 50 at this temple, and then we're taking 15 at this ring, and 10 here should put us to 75. So I'll take 10 here. I have all this money to do removals, but like, what am I removing? Frozen Lance, I guess. Guardian Stone... I could fit it on the floor, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm pretty sure my best move is to play mid on Divinity and just take space. I think that's my best move. I'm gonna do these plays. Remove one Frozen Lance and one of Guardian Stone. Shadow Arcus should be pretty free. Hopefully. Yeah, with draws like this too. Pretty good. Go get him, Big Stew. Do me proud, brother. With the Endless Hot Shark, I feel a little bit better. I feel like this run struggles here, and then as long as we find... So we're going to want to plan around, like, stacking some Reap up and things like that. We want to plan around getting our chip damage in, basically. So I am currently going to look to do that wherever I can. We missed the Umbra Stone here. Oh, and Siren Song doesn't get reduced by toughness. Interesting. That does make sense. How weird, I have 2 Umbra cards on this run without Umbra. That usually doesn't happen. I wonder if it's better to put that on a different unit for a, like, threshold reason. Probably not. Let's keep holding on the silence and the Ice Tornado. This run isn't going how I would want. I'll just tell you that straight up. However, I'm gonna play Ice Tornado here. That's 270. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of chip damage in here. That's a really good turn. And this dude, Big Stew, is actually just carrying my mid game. This guy and Hot Shark are just my main plan right now. They're doing it all. They're the plan. See what the draw is. Okay. Need to play spells at this man so I don't take damage. Oh no. No! I didn't count. I just wasted my silence tone. Yeah, we take 11. That's okay. We've chipped like 700 off of the boss, so I'm feeling much more relaxed about this one. Feeling much more confident. I will feel pretty good about this run if they show me multi-strike. Pretty good to great. Somewhere in that range is how I'll feel with a multi-strike show. Yeah, we're gonna win for sure. Losing the ability of the Siren Song and Gideon Can't will be sad. We'll live though. So, if I do lose this run, by the way, what I believe will be the winning line, now that I've thought about it a little more and looked at it, is probably best to go for the Coldcalia Echo Transfer line if this doesn't win. And then you just duplicate Echo Transfer and Intrinsic Permafrost Bounding Echoes. And that probably is winning. Or at least decent. Be super interested to see if that wins. Symphony of the Soul I am yet to see a good run for. Every time I see this card I go, man, I wish for this cost it also doubled debuffs on enemies. Because that would be kind of cool. As it sits, this is worthless. Take space so we play mid. And I'm gonna see multi-strike here. Okay. I'm excellent. I'll roll for Incan Armor too. Taking plus 25 is the safe choice, but... never punished. My reasoning there is Incan Armor 2 is really good, and most everything that they could show me there would be at least fine. That would have to be plus 5, plus 10, and plus 10 for it to be bad. And we take everything here. So... Oh, I needed to do a self-infused Hot Shark, actually. I forgot about that line. When could I have done that, though? I couldn't have, could I? Because I could have taken an extra one. I should have had that more at the forefront of my game plan. But that just slipped my mind until right now. That's alright. Regular Hot Shark is okay. Fog Slime, Karuska, damn with Karuska. That's too bad. Karuska's really good here though. Monster Veil Spike? I mean, Big Stew has kind of outlived his usefulness. so I could just purge him. But like he gets one last ride. But I actually feel like 55 times 2 is worth holding into Seraph. He's pretty good. Do this, it's fine. I'm not super confident in this run, but like I give this one like 60-40 win-lose. I think it's reasonable that this comes up short to the Divinity, especially combat like Purifier showing up here. That's real tilter. This combat is. God, I hate Purifiers. If we get a holdover Siren song, I think we're actually in a pretty good spot as well. Maybe we could have gone for a holdover intrinsic on it. I don't think I saw intrinsic at a timing where I could play it is the problem with that. Thinking about trying to fracture that collector, but I don't have enough. Ah, big stew. He actually does a lot for us in this combat while we're scaling Siren. This is a very ugly combat. Usually I deal with a combat like this by having a better answer to the enemies than I need to scale Siren, but today I do not. Today we're gonna be very, very barely skating by this combat, I hope. Yeah, these infusions have been rough. I don't know what boss it is, also. Should I know what boss it is? Absolutely. I should know what boss it is here. But I didn't check. Save me, Train Steward. I just play this for the incant, actually. It's worth more. Actually, you know what? Having the infusion on the backmost enemy is probably best case for us. Now that I've thought about it a little more. Alright. It's weird because it's both really good and really bad. We're just gonna take a few hits to Pyre here. That's okay. Purifiers was a low roll. Our deck is weak until we get the second Siren, and we low rolled the combat pretty heavily. So, make do here. As best we can. Oh my god. As soon as I played Power of Knowledge and then realized I was about to draw a card, I went, oh fuck. In my mind, I went, oh fuck. I'm about to draw another energy siphon. Well, I took 10 more than I should have here. But I saved on Name Tome. Very glad about that decision. At least I did one thing right this combat. 55 times 3 is how much? So presently, basically, if I play Siren Song, I take 10. Right now, I take more than 10. That's gotta be correct. I'm pretty happy with my unnamed tome pick, considering I think this guy might have killed me otherwise. Yeah, with 2 Sirens, I think this looks fine. It's not ideal. I don't think anything about this run is ideal. Okay, definitely would have killed me if I didn't have the Stygian tome. Welcome to another good reason to always pick Stygian tome when they show it to you. At least one. Exhibit A, this idiot. Exhibit B, the Harvest combat. Maybe Gifts for a guard, but I'm gonna run myself out of spells if I play that card. I don't want any of these then. Broken Memories is just another card that says consume for Power of Knowledge. But it also gives me 3 more consume cards. I don't know, let's give it a try. I didn't see many good options on this run. I feel like normally my Stygian runs, I build them in a way where I rely on spells to get me to Relentless, and then in Relentless I let the Sirens handle it. I saw like no damage spells on this run, it feels like. Feels pretty bad. Permafrost -1 and +10. Echo Seedling gives me 2 more consume cards for Power of Knowledge. Okay. I didn't want Echo Seedling there. I wanted to roll just in case there was a cheap double incant effect. Holding Train Steward might be a bait. I've moved my chair back a little bit. If I sound further away, I apologize. Holding Train Steward might be a bait, but I'm gonna hold Train Steward. Cut 2 fractures out. Anything worth... Yeah, -1 Siren Song is good. Let's see if we see a holdover. Remove consume. Alright. I think at 47 Pyre health, we're going to die on wave 3 of the Divinity, and on wave 4 I'm going to say, man, if only we could have lived one more round. As this run sits, I just think that there's no way that we live long enough to beat the Divinity here, basically. Because we can't play top 4, because Tathas just dies. Here's my Echo Transfer problem, and then also my Echo Transfer problem solved. Yeah, I should have played hard. I should have leaned into Echo Transfer on this run, I feel. No, I can't play top 4 because Tathas dies, but I can't play mid 4 because I won't scale fast enough, so we're stuck in this bad position where there's no good answer on this run. Yeah, there's really just not a good answer to my problems on this run, it feels like. Please don't have that happen. Good thing I picked this Flash Freeze, man. I was wondering if the Flash Freeze was maybe not worth, but like, oh buddy. Flash Freeze just saves me here. Thanks, Flash Freeze. Big Steward doesn't live long. He lives like 1 round even. I will need to silence something eventually. I don't know what or when, but I'll need to silence something eventually. The sap also hurts quite a bit, but we're playing on 3 floors, so, you know. Now we're playing on 1 floor. But for a little bit we were playing on 3 floors. This goes on top? Yeah, okay. I know how that works. That's alright. Let's silence this. I should have silenced this sooner if I was going to silence it. This enemy scares me now, though. Huh? Should have silenced this. I guess it doesn't even matter that I missed the bounding echoes. Like, it changes nothing, fundamentally. This feels very silly of me. Draw last. Eh. I mean, this just definitely does not beat the Divinity. There's no way. Absolutely no way. This does not scale fast enough, I feel. Very, very certain of that knowledge. This dude just dies and does nothing here. That's crazy. I'm gonna play Siren Song here. I'm not okay. 207. 19. I think Siren Song is a little bit better. It's like, what is it? It's like 60 times 3. No, I'm gonna take, what? I'm gonna take like 20 if I Siren Song. It gets better actually to not. 55. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna press end turn. It's a weird, this run feels very strange to me because I played this run how I play every other Stygian run, and I hit the units and the upgrades But I didn't hit the spells. Like, I hit no meaningful damage spells. It's very strange that it played out this way. I think, anyway. Yeah, I mean, we might not even beat Seraph at this rate. We might just die here. I don't necessarily feel like I played this run incorrectly. I played this in a way that I've played this run a lot of times. And this run has won and dominated a lot of times. But it's really slow to get to the point where these sirens are good enough, and I don't have the spells to tide me over. Like now, from this position, these sirens are dominating. Of course they are. But it takes way too long to get here. And we have to scale even quicker. No, we don't even win this combat. What? Wait, holy shit. Apparently these sirens are garbage. What? I think it's this 20 times 3. No, I don't even win this. What? That's crazy. Wait, why is this so bad? Oh my god. You're telling me these units are doing... I have 130 on this, 170 on this. I guess I should have been stacking health over here, but then again, I don't know. Like, it's the same position either way. You know what this shows me? I guess I should have gone Pyrestone Housing and taken the Small Stone for Harshark. Because he would win this. Yeah, I kind of feel like I got scammed on this run, just a little bit. Like, a little bit I feel like I got scammed, but at the same time, I guess I could have played it in a different way as well. Takes 235. Well, I kind of feel like I got scammed though. Maybe I should have picked some Titan's Teeth. I'm not sure. That run's a mystery to me. Like, it feels like this run should have felt really strong. I was doing a lot of incanting, and yet it didn't even beat Seraph, so what gives? I don't know. The problem was that I was Sap Seraph. No, you know what that one was actually? I'm focusing on the wrong thing. The reason I didn't beat Seraph is because I tanked too many Shadewings to my frontmost Siren, and that happened because I didn't play the self-infused shark. But again, like, everything just kind of went against me here, it feels like. I don't think that I played this run out particularly wrong. I just rolled a lot of bad things. Like, the bad timing on the multi-strike, the duplicates lined up in a really bad way so that I couldn't duplicate an infused shark easily. And I mean, I couldn't duplicate and infuse shark, or else I would be sacrificing multi-strike on my Siren of the Sea. So, you know, that's a no-go. And then we didn't see Incan Armor too, and it was overall a pretty rough one. I think a lot went wrong on this run for me. The shops just didn't line up super well, and also I saw no damage spells. Maybe you have to, you know, maybe Holdover Ice Tornado was the line. This is a cool seed because I feel like you can go back and play this in a few different ways and try to find an interesting winning line. I think I would play this again and I would put Holdover on Ice Tornado and make that my big plan. Because that's probably really good. Huh. I should have done that. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.